My channel. So today I'm going to be talking about, of course, stuff about being a mom and a stay-at-home mom. But a few people, and I get this a lot, how does a mom keep up with the laundry situation? Laundry is an ever ongoing thing that I think all mothers struggle with. And the other subject that I'm going to touch on is how do you keep taking care of your kids the way that you're supposed to while being sick? All of us moms go through it. I'm going through it right now. Currently, I'm getting over it. I'm going through the sick thing, and I can tell you what, it's miserable. So the first thing I'm going to touch on is the laundry thing. Laundry is an ever ongoing thing. You can never get out of it because we all wear clothes. And as we know, kids spill on their clothes and get them dirty quite often. Well, before we lived in the place that we're at now, we never used to have a laundry facility in our places that we lived in. We had to go to the laundromat. And so it was very, very difficult. And being sick that whole entire reason, that's why we stopped using the cloth diapers that we were originally going to use with our girls. Because of the fact that after every single diaper change, you had a dirty diaper. And if you were using cloth diapers, you ran out of diapers very fast. And it was not worth having to go to the laundromat every day just to clean the dirty diapers. So eventually cloth store-bought diapers and disposable diapers were something that we did. And I can thank God that they were a lifesaver, because there was no way I was going to do dirty diapers and clean them every single day. That's just not feasible. That was not feasible at all. Especially the amount that we had bought at hand. That was just not feasible at all. Laundry got done maybe once a week. And that was on the weekends when my fiance was off work. And when he didn't work. Because of the fact we gathered up all of our laundry and took it to the laundromat, and we did it once a week. So that was always a struggle. And we just gathered it up in a huge blanket. And we put it in our car. And we did it all on one day. And then we came back. And then putting our clothes away, it was like non-existent. Because of the fact, like I've said previously, when my oldest daughter was first born, we lived in one room, shared room, because we lived with roommates. So we did not have enough room for as many dressers and not enough room in the closets for every single one of our clothes. So we had like an organizing system that we had in our room. But a lot of it was just a pile of clean clothes and a pile of dirty clothes, or a basket of clean clothes and a basket of dirty clothes. Because of the fact that we also minimalized how much clothes we had, so we didn't like use a bunch of clothes. It was usually the same clothes that we wore all the time. Yeah, that's just how it was. Like, and being a stay-at-home mom, you spend all day watching your kids and taking care of your kids and making sure that they got everything done that they need. You don't have time, especially me. I did not have time to go to the laundromat with my kids on the transit system and bring the laundry that I needed to do there. I could not do that on my own, and if it wasn't for my fiance, I don't know what I would have done. And him having days off, the few days off that he had, spare time. So that kind of sucked. So laundry is an ever ongoing thing. You can never get out of it. I have a washer and dryer in my current place right now, and I can tell you what, my trick to laundry, and everything is different for every mom and everyone, but what I do is I fill up my laundry my washer. And once it gets to the point where it's a full load, then I will start it. And then usually it ends up being like once or twice a week where I have to do laundry. Now that my kids are gotten older, it's not so bad. However, I try to do at least one load on the weekends because of the fact that my daughter, she's now in school. She started kindergarten this year. And she has school uniforms, and so I have to make sure that all of her school clothes are completely clean and ready for Monday morning, so she has all of her clothes ready for the week. So I try to get at least one day on the weekend and then like one day in between that. Usually the laundry will be filled up for enough for a full load by then. Now the sick thing. Us moms, we don't get breaks, especially stay-at-home moms. Like me, who don't have family nearby or anything. I don't get a break at all. If I'm sick, I have to take care of my kids while I'm sick. I don't get no half days. I don't get no somebody to take my kids for me while I rest. No, there's none of that. You still have to take care of your kids. It's a never ongoing thing. So you have to take care of yourself, also take care of your kids, and try to get rest. And that is a difficult thing. Because one, you don't want to get your kids sick. And two, you still got to take care of your kids just as if that you were well and healthy. And it's hard. It's hard. What I do and what I did, especially when my girls were young, I would make sure that I would have a food on hand that was easy and accessible to feed them with, where I don't have to sit in the kitchen and stand up and cook, because being on your feet when you're sick is hard enough walking around. So I made sure that I had all that stuff ready while my fiance was with me, so that way we'd have it on hand while he was gone at work. The other thing that I do is I just talk to my kids. I tell them, like, especially when they're at the age where you can talk to them now. Like, if they're little babies, they're not going to even know that their mommy is sick. They're not even going to realize it. But just try to talk to them if you can. And be like, hey, mommy's sick. We got to take it easy today, okay? And so, like, you just talk to your kid and let them know, because kids are a lot more understanding than what a lot of people give them credit for, and they're going to be able to tell if their mom is sick or not, because obviously you're not going to be the most happiest of spirits and mood, and you're not going to be, like, doing the normal things that you usually do on a normal basis. And so your kid's going to know. And they're going to understand. Kids are very understanding like that. And most of the time they'll just want to cuddle you anyway, which is the other difficult part, because of the fact that you don't want to get them sick, just in case you have something that's contagious. So another tip, keep some sanitizer nearby, or wash your hands all the time. That way you don't pass bacteria and your sickness over to your kid, and vice versa. Apart from the meals, like, I would just try to have everything accessible to you that day if you're sick. That way you can still lay down on the couch with your kid and also watch them at the same time and try and participate with them. Like I said, it's harder when you have an infant or babies that are still in diapers, because you have to change their diapers and everything. But again, if you're sick with the whole diaper changing thing, definitely keep washing your hands and the hand sanitizer, and keep it nearby, because being sick, changing diapers can make you even more sick. So, yeah. But there's no breaks. You just kind of got to do your best to try and, like, get through the day and for me, it was like in hopes that my fiance gets home quick because we couldn't afford to have him take days off because I was sick. We couldn't afford that with him, the only one who was working. Like now with his job, sometimes that helps, but he doesn't. We just carry on. Like I said, I'm battling trying to get better myself right now, and I was really sick yesterday, and I just for me it's easy because my oldest is in school during the day. And so I just have my youngest with me, and she's pretty content during the day. She realized that mommy was sick and she was cuddling up with me, but then at the same time, she just kept to herself and played with her toys and watched a little bit of her TV of her favorite shows. And I went and got her some food so I didn't have to cook. It's just one of those things you just kind of have to adapt, and realize, stuff's gonna happen, life's gonna happen, gonna get sick. It's just learning how to cope with it and being able to raise your kids and do the best for your kids at the same time. But don't let them know that you're struggling because that just makes it that much harder. So yeah, just remember to keep in good spirits and whatnot. So that was the laundry thing and the sickness thing. Now there's so many more tips that I could give if anybody is willing. So many different things that happen on a daily basis in a stay-at-home mom's life that like things in the way. Speaking of which, being sick, cleaning is impossible. So don't even try. You don't want to have to even like go obsessively cleaning when you're sick. Just do what you can with your child and rest. Don't even bother trying with the cleaning because you're literally just going to overdo yourself and overwork yourself, and it's not going to be good for you and whatnot. And when your significant other comes home, your partner comes home, utilize them. Have them take care of your kid while you're able to rest, while you take a bath. That's the time where you get to take care of yourself. But during the day or whenever it is that you watch your child or you have your child by yourself, that's when you got to try and just work through it. That's the only thing that I can think of that helps me is just realizing, this is your child. You have to take care of them. They need you. And as much as you don't feel good, they still need you around. So you got to just keep on pressing on. Drink lots of water when you're sick. It helps. You wouldn't think so, but it helps. Yeah, water is the best thing. If you don't even feel like eating, drink water. Yeah, those are all the tips that I kind of have for right now. I didn't really plan much anything else for this video, but if you like my videos, hit subscribe and hit the like button. If you have any comments, please talk to me and let me know what you thought. Any future ideas of things that you want me to talk about in my videos about stay-at-home moms and just being a mom in general. Let me know what tips work for you with your laundry situations, and also what works for you and what ends up happening for you when you end up getting sick and what you end up doing to help and still be able to take care of your child. As always, I hope you all stay beautiful and you have a wonderful day. Bye.